Scorpio, welcome to Moonlight Truth Studios. I'm Mama So. Coming into your energy, it is like really cold here. It's almost as if my Scorpio sun, moon, and rising and beyond in the particular area and how Scorpio energy communicates to you. It's like there's a part of you that you've numbed or desensitized. Like there's a part of your emotions that is cold. It's like ice. And it's like the depth of the ocean area of where it's cold and dark. It's almost like not wanting to be within the warmth of the emotions because of something. I don't know. It feels something within the past. But this Gemini season that we're now coming to the end of, however, Gemini season is going to be very prominent for us up until September. And then we're going to take a little break. And then we're going to be back into the energy because of where Uranus is going to be for 7 years until 2033, 34-ish in Gemini, which is going to be very profound and very mind-altering, So the experience between now of this Gemini season coming into September, the 17th, if I'm not mistaken, this is where you're really going to start to see this, okay? Whether this is your Chiron, your wounding, whether this is parts of your simulation that you're supposed to be fulfilling, but it feels like in the Scorpionic energy, in this area of cold, it's because there's a sense of avoidance. There's a sense of running from this mystical essence that you're supposed to live and bring forward physically in this reality. So the Gemini within your thoughts and certain things is really going to be exposing certain areas within your life that feels like around when you started to disconnect from these particular areas of your emotions. Some can be emotions around a father. Some of this can be around emotions in the pursuit of your happiness, of your soul. This can show up in so many different ways, okay? So, yeah, because it's almost like I'm seeing like this running, right? Usually when we run, we're connecting to the sun, feeling the sun on our skin, feeling the breeze on our skin. We can feel the sweat accumulating on our skin, but it's like the physical body and the everyday endeavors in which what you're living now, it's just an act. It's just emotion. There's no connectivity to feeling. Yeah, you don't feel the sweat. You don't feel the sun. You acknowledge the sun. The sun is there, but you don't feel the heat of the sun trying to warm and penetrate. It's like, yeah, it's rigid, just like stuck in the routine, but not really embodying or engulfing the self in the full pleasure of the senses, the 5 senses. This is also giving me a level of denial of the 5 senses and only operating within the logic, within the physical material world. That is where the trap is. To keep you from elevating within your consciousness, to keep you from elevating in your awareness, to keep you from becoming again into your soul, to keep you from tapping into the deep roots that keeps the self from stepping forward to do what's needed, to reconnect or attach back to the heavens and the earth, and not just connect to the heavens or just the physical, but to unite those within the I. Interesting. So for those of you that do not know, I am Mama So. I come with my faults, my flaws, my hiccups, and all my imperfections and my interruptions too. And all that jazz. You know what to do here in the YouTube streets. Nobody should have to tell you, Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising and beyond, what to do, okay? I come as a holistic individual with all aspects of myself. I come with the hot, the cold, the soft, the gentle, the rigid, the sharp, okay? The shadow, the ego, all of it, okay? I come to assist you to face and deal with the things, trying to get my Palo Santo lit, to face the things that are standing in front of you. The garbage, the filth, the waste comes in different ways, okay? From your soul star, the reconnection into your inner child, your pure love tone, and the purpose and why you have truly come in this body that you're in today, okay, to fulfill your purpose in this time, in this season. Anywho, I ramble. I speak about my life, areas of my life, our stories. You implement and discern how those may apply within your life, or look at the deeper meaning in what I'm saying, okay? And how that may apply for you. I tell you, Supreme, because this is that Scorpio energy. I don't want to be here. I don't want to show up. I don't want to be present. That's also that coldness, that just wanting to stay, don't want to feel, just don't want to be here. Don't want to show up. Some of you, you're in a space, you're in this, on this path, and some of you are blindly on this path, but you followed those things within you, but you're in this space. And it's like now you open your eyes and you find that you're in this space, and you're like, damn, how did I get here? But I don't want to do work. I'm in a place that is ordained. I'm in a place that is of a higher frequency, but yet I'm walking and I'm lagging. I'm lagging behind. I'm not enthusiastic. Enthusiasm comes with fire, desire, passion. Where's your Mars in your chart? What's opposing or what's squaring your Mars energy that's creating an interference for you? How is that applying in your individual science, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and beyond? This can be Chiron, South Node, North Node, okay? Lilith. Supreme Creative Source, Ancient of the Ancient Ancestors of our greatest good and highest vibration. What is it that we, and the collective energy of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and beyond need to see, hear, and know at this time? Within this season of Gemini. Also, there will be the studios, which is the playlist, okay? That is Gemini 2027, okay? 26. This is still timeless. It depends on when you get onto the timeline, onto the wave, into this level of awareness within yourself. So there still will be pieces that will be useful for you. And I will leave that at the end of the video. If you're interested to check out your other parts of your crosses. So Scorpio, you are part of the fixed cross, the destroying, building cross, to master destruction, to rebuild, right? Transform and rebirth. With Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. There was another way that I was learned, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, right? But as I evolved and grew, now they're working on me with the proper poles within the energies, and how they actually communicate together more effectively, okay? Shock to the mind. Yeah, that's that Gemini energy. But the shock is going to be to the physical body with Aries here. And it's almost like, yeah, because the body's in a state of shock. The water is so cold. The emotions is cold. It's like you don't feel the emotions. It's like you're unmoved. But yet there's something inside of you that you're yearning. There's something that you're contemplating on. There's something that you desire. There's 51. 51 came up in the mutable cross in the beginning of Gemini, Virgo. I seem like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I know what the hell I'm talking about, okay, y'all? Like I said, they trying to work on me in the new order, okay? And my brain is 52 years younger, okay? So, anywho, so the mutable cross is Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Okay. I used to know it as Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. Okay. Well, no. Okay. Correction. And it's taking my brain a little longer to reprogram that. Okay. Anywho. So check out that mutable cross there. There may be some significant parts, because if you're here for your Scorpio sun, then your Chiron may be in that, or your North Node, South Node energy may be in there. Your Jupiter may be inside of one of those and have something to say to you if you want to be expanded into positivity and not keep being expanded into things of chaos in your life or debt. Okay, because Scorpio also is the energy of debt. You know what's in your 8th house. Anywho, let's see. Supreme. What is beneath the surface that we need to see to come forward in regards to this feeling of coldness? It's like you're running from your calling. Like you're numbing so that you don't have to feel, so that you don't have to feel guilty or feel any levels of shame. But yet there's areas within your physical world around you that is still replicating the same energy of shame, which I say that if internally you're, avoiding it, then maybe you need to stop avoiding it so it can stop showing up for you around you. Gemini, the now, the present, yes, balance. There's nothing want to come out here. Scorpio and beyond, because you don't want to be here anyway, right? You don't want to do the work. You don't want to go and face those real parts within that ocean. That's why it's kind of like, it's like, how can I explain this? Because the way I'm seeing it is, okay, in the ocean there's different layers where there's different temperatures, right? And the deeper that you go, the colder the temperatures become. So there's area before freeze, like this line before freeze. It's just cold enough, but it's like you're right there at that point where you can go past the freeze to go deeper, to grab the information that you need and go ahead and come back, come on and come back up. But it's like, what's above you, what's below you, but it's like you'd rather stay in this neutral zone before the freeze, right? And that freeze is like that breaking through, it's like the ice on top of the water. Like and it's like the Scorpio energy, it's resisting from either going down or going back up. It's just staying in this one space. I don't know what the hell happened here. What's the T? What do we need to see? Threatening. Hold up, somebody else had the same card. Was it at the bottom? And there's other cards. Unbothered. Unbothered threats. Yeah. The unbothered. That's the emotions. That's the coasting. She's on something, laying on something. But this is appearing to me as the ice. Unbothered. That's that frozen, just still. But it's threatening something. It's your life force energy, your soul power, your soul light. And Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I remember when I was in this place, not feeling safe and secure, to expose, okay? To expose who you are. Your angels, your demons, your quirky, your metaphysical aspects of self, your occult-like things, okay? So you haven't been able to be vulnerable. You've been over time feeling like, you know, you got to keep control. You got to keep yourself in a safe place. And that's why now you're just coasting. You're just in that space like, okay, the numbing, not feeling the sun, the sweat beating on your skin, not even feeling the ice glaciers. So there's a thawing coming. This Gemini energy is going to be bringing a thawing. But I'm seeing force with this threat. Force with threat. Didn't I say something about the 8th house energy of Scorpio is about debt? Bankruptcy is institution. Scorpio 8th house energy is other people's money. I don't know. It's a great avoiding. And I feel like Gemini is going to bring you into this awareness of what you're avoiding. I'm trying to get a deck. I think I want Astral Seek. I heard something beloved. Something more beloved. But then we got the 3 of Swords here. Am I getting these cards? Ooh, the threat. The break, the thawing. So something's going to force you. There's going to be a catalyst to force you to feel the sun and the sweat, or to feel the ice, or to drop you into that water, deeper into that water. That's going to put you at the mercy. That's how I'm hearing it. This can be the mercy of literal or physical, you know, literal or figurative mercy of another person and seeking and needing help. Where it's like the dam, you know, it's like it's going to break you open to where you're going to have no other choice but to find yourself in vulnerable situations. And you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it because you want to control your present. You want to control your outcomes. You want to control your life and where you are and what you allow yourself to feel or not feel attached or detached to. Anywho, is there anything here, Supreme, that wants to communicate for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising and beyond? Is there anything else other than that one card, one at this? Okay, one at this. It's going to happen. 10. The cycle, completion, the fated destinies. Because this Gemini, because there's something in you has to be re-inspired. Whatever's happened in your past, whatever you've experienced in your generation, in your past lives, whatever, it's reflecting in your present life today. Some way, somehow. Your ancestors, your generation, your lineage, your past life is present in your present life, in your face. Lessons, debts, right? That needs to be paid back. And this Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising has been wasting time, not utilizing the time to go in to break through that and go ahead and allow the self to come up, to rise. But there's something that's changing that you don't really have no other choice but to face this. It's one of those things that is inevitable because you have to come to find other things to make you feel secure, to make you feel safe, okay? Other ways that when you feel threatened or when you feel insecure, you know how to take and transmute that. You don't run away and isolate. You figure out, how can we actually solve this? How can I actually get the comfort or the nurturing love that I actually need to help me work through this particular thing that I'm dealing with or facing within my own life? I do desire that Mama Soul is clear. If you are still here, I appreciate you. All that jazz. Like, subscribe, share, comment. There's the fire. The Queen of Wands. That's that passion that you need. But that's also that energy that's creating the power struggle within you. Because it wants to stay in its comfort zone. And the comfort zone is not meant for you to stay in it because time then ran out. The time of old is expired. What else do we need to see? Thank you. Opportunities, delusion, Scorpio. This Scorpio, it's giving me the vastness and the desires. Ooh, the dreams of one's desires that wants to be pursued. The possessions within the hands that want to, the possessions within the hands. The possessions within the hands that wants to be pursued. It's only a dream. It's not obtained. It's not obtainable. See the clouds? It's not obtained. The mind that came out at that one card in that split. The shock. It's like there's a need here. What Gemini season is trying to really get to for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising is that you have to make a choice. You're going to be faced where you're going to have to make a choice. And that you're going to find yourself in some vulnerable situations. And this is the time for you to learn how to work with those uncomfortable situations, okay? Or misfortunes. There's something about love and possession. Possessive love, controlling love. Someone's mother. Very fiery, very flamboyant, kind of show off. This is also very controlling. Very manipulative mother. I don't know those words, y'all. Very domineering. Not very flexible. Very stern. And the sternness, it was because of the need of their control. Because there was something within them that they had lost control over. Almost like a thing of giving too much of themselves. So through you in life situation growing up, had their hands in it. Controlling your money, maybe. Controlling your affairs, maybe. Controlling where it is that you choose your way of life, your career. Controlling and forcing you to go to the house of God or to the church when you really didn't want to go. And when you went, there was things that was there that frightened you. That frightened you. That's a frightening situation to be faced with your life or death. Are they going to use it or are they not? Right? Is this real or not real? Ooh. The churches. The force to be in places that you didn't want to be. So you consider yourself being in a safe place. So you're really going to come to see that this place that you're in is not really so safe after all. You're going to come to see the deceptions that is within it. You're going to come to see that it's not all peaches and cream. It's not all relaxed and calm. It's not all true and clear. That the weight of the past, it ain't right. Y'all gonna be running straight into the arms of the divine. Yeah. My daughter can replay her boom boom. Oh Lord, Scorpio. 1202 may be significant. (1107), 1102, and 1105. Five of Cups. You're gonna, Gemini season for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising is really going to be coming to show you some things. True face, true heart. Okay, it's really going to be revealing some things. It's really going to be revealing some things. Okay, within this past, within these red rose-colored glasses, within these truths, within these, I heard myths. You know, those areas of taboo, the truths around whatever this financial debt that can be real, you know, literal, or this can be debt as in the karmic debt. The bankrupt, it can be the karmic debt, you know, because of the dirty offers that's been coming forward. Okay. And now you're coming to see this for what it truly is. But that ice, that tower got to come and happen first. Yeah, that tower. And that's what this Gemini is going to be bringing that in. That Uranus, that sudden change, that tower, to change your fate, to change your destiny, to show you a different point of view in the glasses and the lenses that you've been looking through. Yeah, because in that space that I was describing, neither going down, neither going up to ascend. Yeah, that's where that tower moment, Uranus moment is going to happen. And it's going to force you to, it's almost like some of you, it's going to be, you're going to have a division of self, like a separation. Like you're literally going to physically go up and spiritually go down, you know. And then some of you, it's like you're physically going to go down, right? Physically going to go down, or spiritually going to go down to retrieve. It's like that type of thing. I don't know how to make it all make sense right now, but yeah, there's going to be some deep reflections, and it's going to happen in this tower moment. I kind of want to get a glimpse in this tower moment. Let's see if those cards are ready to talk. What is the glimpse of the tower moment? I really don't feel like these are the cards. Kind of feel like I want to use tarot still, but let's see. What is the glimpse of this tower moment? Supreme. Glimpse of the tower moment. It's in my lap. Scorpio. The tower moment. Prosperity? That's like a mind fuck game right there. To me as the reader, that's like a mind fuck game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Scorpio is that type of energy, you know? Diverse possibilities. Virgo. The tower. Prospect. Virgo, number one, is your health, your wealth, okay, your work. Bankruptcy, prosperity, no longer exists. Debts, the tower moment. It's going to be the debts, the individual debts. Whether these individual debts is around money, or whether these individual debts are around certain investments that you have made. Whether this is, investments or something from karmic or generational debts. The Tower moment is prosperity. The fall of prosperity. To come into prosperity, true prosperity. New money, new currency, new safeties. New foundations to stand on. This is also giving me that feeling. It's giving me that radiation, radiance back. Like, that's that thawing. Because it's going to bring you, this Tower, it's going to bring you some type of mental freedom. It's going to give you a different look in how to see things, how to organize and sort them out. That's what this Gemini season up until September 17th is going to begin to show my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising and beyond. And this is to season you, even in the detriment, even what appears to be a detriment within your life, even if it causes you to lose everything that you have worked so hard for thus far, okay? It's a part in the breaking so that you can surrender into that vulnerability and find new ways to find safety and security, to stand up within yourself and claim the power of yourself and your own emotions under any circumstance that you may find yourself in, and be confident and sure within it, to get inspired to move in it, not run or to avoid. And I do say, my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, I am Mama So. Once again, thank you for sharing your space with me. It is always a pleasure. And until next time, remember to check out something in the playlist, Gemini season 2026. And until next time, good night.